Hey, yo, Breezy, let me show you how to keep the dice rolling when you're doing that thing over there, homie. Let's go.
What is happening, guys? How are you guys doing today? So, guys, if you don't follow me on social media, which you definitely should, but if you don't, I've been talking about a new segment that I'm going to start bringing to the channel every Monday, guys. We're going to be doing this every Monday because now we're starting to get in a little bit to the cold season. It doesn't mean riding season is officially over, you know what I mean, but it is going to be a little harder to get back outside and ride because 1 is going to be cold, 2 windy, 3 raining and wet, and ain't nobody got time for that, you feel me? So we're going to be doing less riding, a little bit more talking. So definitely want to bring this segment to the channel called Rider of the Week, guys. I'm going to start highlighting riders in bike life, regardless if it's male or female, regardless if it's 4-wheeler or dirt bike or motorcycle, you know what I mean, 2-stroke or 4-stroke, no matter who you are. If you get busy on a bike, I'm going to highlight you in a YouTube segment every Monday called Rider of the Week, guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. But before, shout out to the sponsors of this video, Akazo. I always said the name wrong, but Akazo Brave 7, guys. Use the discount code DBreezy for 20% off for your second action camera, or probably your first action camera. You feel me? I got the GoPro, and now I got one of these. And what's better than 1 action camera? 2. You feel me? So, guys, Rider of the Week number 1. This is the first episode of Rider of the Week segments. Rider of the Week number 1, guys. You all know him. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, you should, especially if you're watching this, guys. Rider of the Week number 1, DBreezy vlog. You feel me? Yes, I know. So listen, the reason I am Rider of the Week number 1 isn't because I think I'm the best or anything like that. I'm literally just the first video, the first episode. So no, this isn't a podcast or anything. But let's talk about why I'm Rider of the Week right now, guys. So I'm Rider of the Week right now, guys, because honestly, like, all humble shit aside, like, fuck being humble, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, like, I'm the shit. I'm not saying this because I'm better than anybody else or whatever the case may be. I'm not trying to shit on nobody else, guys. I'm just highlighting myself purposely. I'm the fucking shit. All jokes aside, let me explain to y'all why. So, in my whole, not bike life career, but bike life wheelie career, because I've been riding bikes for a while. But the wheelie career, I probably started wheeling in 2019, late 2019, 2020-ish, guys. And this is when I had my CR85. The real OG DBreezy fans know exactly what I'm talking about. The CR85 that was loud as shit, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up muffler, all that, guys. That bike is the bike that taught me how to wheelie, and that was the first bike I can never pick my foot up on. I used to always, when I teach people how to wheelie, I preach putting your left foot down, coming back like this and everything, and because that's how I started, and I really just couldn't pick that left foot up. I used to be in traffic, through cars, you know what I'm saying, dropping back, everything, a little bit of tuning, everything with the foot down. Like, I got witnesses to attest to this. My man Czar, I think he probably still got me saved in his phone as 1 foot, guys, because I cannot pick this left foot up for nothing. So the CR85 got me nice. After the CR85, I'm like, all right, it's time to move up. I got my first full-size bike. At this point in my life, I'm 2-stroke all day. You know what I'm saying? Got my first full-size bike. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who knows. Let's see who knows. Hopefully you said it. The YZ125. Right after the CR85, I got the YZ125, guys. And that bike, I'm just like, this is it. Like, I found paradise. You feel me? I found paradise. To wheelie a full-size bike coming from a smaller bike just feels so much different, because dropping back feels different. Everything feels different because, like, I got this bigger bike that I'm getting control of. I feel like I'm really in this shit. You feel me? So it's like going from the CR85 to the 125 was, in my opinion, probably like one of my best moves ever. You know what I'm saying? So I got nice on the 125, learning how to do one hand, learning how to scrape. That bike there taught me a lot of my control. The CR85 taught me how to wheelie. The 125, every bike I had taught me something. The 125 taught me control. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to scrape. I learned how to do one hand. I learned how to knee knock. I learned how to do a little bit of no hands and all that. You feel me? After the 125, I went 250. And the reason I kept going up like this is I had a personal goal. I'm like, I'm going to get nice on every bike I touch. You know what I'm saying? Every bike I touch, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm getting nice on it. That's just how it is. That was my goal, so that's why I went through the levels. You feel me? So I kept trading my bike. I didn't go out and buy brand new bikes and all this bullshit. No. I bought my CR85, then after the 85, I traded all the way up. One, off the strength of who I am. You know what I'm saying? And two, it was, I had something you wanted, you had something I wanted. How can we use each other? You feel me? So I'm trying to step it up, and you trying to like come down to perfect your skills or whatever the case may be. Because before I got the 85, I had a 125 and I had a 250 and I had all this other shit, but I just wasn't nice on it. So I had to come down so I can go back up. I had to take a couple steps down so I can go up properly, guys. So that's probably what other people were trying to do. So after my 125, I went to the 252 stroke. The 252 stroke taught me how to control a 4-stroke, get used to engine brake, and learn some combos. You feel me? When I got to 250, I'm like, oh shit, like, I don't have to constantly be on the brake. You feel me? I can use this engine brake, I can jump to the seat, I can do Superman, I can do some combos, and a bunch of other shit. The 254 stroke taught me how to do combos and shit, and get used to 4-stroke. But after I got the 252 stroke, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like yo, any bike I touch, I'm getting nice on. You feel me? Any bike I touch. So that's when my friends had the Wisely 252 stroke. I got busy on that, not for a long time, but literally just to prove that I could. You know what I'm saying? One hand, scraping, standing on the seat, jumping around. Anything that was within my skill level, within my limit, I was doing on the 252 stroke. 252 stroke just wasn't my thing for real. After I got the 254 stroke, other people were just kind of like throwing me their bikes. Raptor 700, LTZ 400, some 454 four-wheelers and everything. And I'm just wheeling and everything. I'm like, yo, I am nice. Any bike I touch, I'm getting nice. You feel me? Then same situation. So I traded up again from my 254 stroke to now my 454 stroke, guys. And something that the 450 taught me is how to respect bikes. Don't get me wrong, I fell on every bike. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect every bike. But that 450 taught me really how to respect a bike. You know what I'm saying? How to not underestimate it or anything. Like, that 450 had power behind it. You feel me? And getting used to that power taught me a new level of control. And with that new level of control taught me new level of tricks, new level of combos, new level of confidence and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I first got here's a little side story. When I first got the 450, I traded it and everything, good dude and everything. He was just saying that the 450 just was too much for him or whatever the case may be, but he just wanted the 254 stroke. He just felt like he could get busy and move around and do whatever he wanted to do on it a little bit better. And like I said, my goal was to go up through all the levels to prove to myself that no matter what bike I touch, I'm gonna go through all the levels and get nice. You know what I'm saying? And kill shit. So when I got the 450, I won't lie to you. I was with one of my close friends, one of my closest friends, especially in bike life, because they ride bikes too. One of my closest friends to this day. I was with him and I'm like, Leak, like, what you think, bro? Like, should I really do this? He like, go ahead. Like, you already know how to wheelie and everything. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's not just about wheeling. Like, this is really outside my comfort level. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared. I'm like, I don't think this is the right move. So I did it, you know what I'm saying? I stopped bitching, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Took it home. I was hyped, of course I'm hyped and everything. And the first probably like 3 days, I was scared of that bike. I was scared of it. It came up way too easy in damn near every gear. I'm just like, bro, I don't know. I hit him. I said, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I might have to trade back down to a 250 or something. Like, bro, this bitch has a lot of power. But after like a week or so, week and a half, 2 weeks max. No, about like a week and a half max. I start getting more comfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm dropping back on it. I'm seeing what I can do, getting used to the power, getting used to the power settings and everything, getting used to the engine brake, just getting used to filling the bike out. I'm saying, like a new pair of jeans. I gotta break it in a little bit. You feel me? So that's what I was doing with the 450. And like I said, the 450 taught me since I had a new level of power, it taught me a new level of respect for the bike, a new level of concentration and everything. Because when you're on bikes that powerful, certain gears you don't need to be in, regardless if the gear is too high or too low. It's kind of like you gotta find a sweet spot for more powerful bikes like that, guys. And then I had the whole situation with my 450. I'm saying cops took my 450 and everything, so I was out of bike life for about a year. And then I got my 450 back, got nice again, got comfortable. And then now I moved up to a 700. My 700, my MT-07. And I feel like it's not as torquey or anything as the 450. But the power wise, it's kind of like, it's crazy. I could never wheelie my 450 like how I can wheelie this, regardless of anything, regardless of how fast I can wheelie it. And people who watch my videos and know how I wheelie, I don't wheelie fast, I don't do speed wheelies, but I feel like wheeling at a faster pace with this bike, with my my MT-07, I still feel more stable, because with that bike I can still drop back, coast, you know what I'm saying, let the RPMs come down and pop the clutch, bump it back into where I want to go and everything, downshift to upshifting just like how I usually do. So this bike taught me a new level of control, because I can't just swerve and everything with this bike like how I could on the dirt bikes and everything. I can't just swerve on the motorcycle. So it taught me more straight lines and how to dip and dodge small shit. With that bike, I feel like it's a better all-around bike for everything. I'm saying I can do highway with that, I can do street riding with that, I can still do my wheelies and everything. But if I had to choose a bike, I feel like the best bike out of that whole list, it's hard, because my 125, amazing. I feel like that's one of my favorite bikes ever. The 450 was just great, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing like the 450. Nothing will ever top the 450. But the 700 is just so reliable in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Highway riding, street riding, pack riding, wheeling, no matter what I want to do, is just so reliable. Like, that engine is bulletproof. You feel me? But yeah, guys, so that is why I'm highlighting myself as Rider of the Week, episode number 1, guys. I just feel like I've been through literally almost every level. There's only one bike I haven't touched in bike life, and it's a Banshee. So if any of y'all have a Banshee, y'all around, let me see that joint real quick. Like, let's do some parking lot pimping. Let's find a little strip, you know what I'm saying? And let's make a video and let's get busy. But guys, at the end of each segment, I'm gonna ask some questions, if possible, because I'm going to be bringing people on to this show, onto this segment. Like, it won't just be me talking to y'all. I'll be talking to y'all about other riders, and if I can actually physically get with those riders, me and those riders both will sit down and we'll talk, so you can hear their perspective, and I'll ask them questions and everything, like a little mini podcast thing. But I'll ask them questions and y'all can hear from them specifically. So at the end of each video of this segment, I'm gonna ask 5 questions. So I'm gonna ask those 5 questions to myself. Alright, question number 1, guys. Who's your favorite rider? My favorite rider, I would have to say, I'm stuck between 2 people. 2 people for real. And I've seen both of these people, like, with my own eyes, get busy on many bikes. But my favorite bike to see them get busy on is a 450. The two riders I'm stuck between is, and this is in no particular order, number one from my city, John. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who know, y'all know who John is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his Instagram name. I think it's John450 or 215 John or whatever his name is, but y'all know who John is. That chubby Puerto Rican boy from Philly on the 450. I done seen that bull do some shit I can't explain, to where it's like, I asked him, I'm like, bro, how you do this? And he would say, like, engine brake or this. And I'm like, nah, bro, like, you cheating. Somehow, some way, that man got superpowers. Like, John be snapping. And, like I said, no particular order, but my second favorite rider from Camden. And y'all all should know who I'm about to go to. Just say it with me. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Twin. R-O-D twin. Ride or die twin. That guy is honestly probably retarded on the bikes. Like, his traffic skills, his comfortability skills, his just traffic and bike life IQ is just amazing. Because guys, what people don't realize, like, when you're on a bike, when you're dropping back and everything, and when you're wheeling, you have to scan everything. You have to think for everybody. Like, you have to be like, all right, he nice, that guy nice, let me watch out for them so I'm not in their way and they not in my way. There's a bum rider here, a worm right here. He don't really know how to wheelie. He's speed wheeling and he might fall, so let me watch him. There's a couple people over here that's just chilling. There's a cameraman right there, so let me be out his way. We're about to come at a red light, so I gotta slow down. There's cars right, like, you gotta pay attention to so much when you're wheeling and act accordingly. Like, something happened right in front of you, I gotta drop back, swerve, get out the way, or drop the wheel. Like, you have to make a decision like that. And I feel like both of those guys execute that phenomenally and keep the wheel up. You know what I'm saying? Question number 2. If you had to choose a bike to ride forever, what would it be? I would say either my 450 or my MT-07, guys. And let me tell you why. 450 is probably like the greatest bike ever. Not even just because of the power. The power is phenomenal. It's always there when you need it. But also the options that you have to tune the engine with the little button, that's phenomenal, because I can make the bike more powerful. I can make the bike a little bit more softer. I can customize it to where when I drop back, it don't stall out as easy, or that it has more engine brake. So when I'm doing all these tricks and stuff, like, you can customize that bike, the engine wise, like, so much just with the button and with the app. And that's just great. That's probably like one of my favorite bikes to wheel. Like, that and like I said, my MT-07. I can do everything that I want with that bike. Highway riding, street riding, wheelie. I don't have as much flexibility as I do with the 450 and the dirt bikes and stuff, but I feel like you pay up. Like, it makes up for that with being able to ride highways and saying at highway speed and just be more comfortable. Like, that engine is bulletproof. For like, that engine is amazing. Question number 3. Where would you like to see bike life go in the future? Guys, I would like to see bike life just progress. You know what I mean? Become more legal. The cities, well, every city have a specific spot for where these bikers can ride. Like, I love the fact that we go to the safety tracks in New York or the Pocono raceways to have legal ride outs, you know what I mean? But I wish everybody had something like that in their city to where it's legal to go to, regardless if you gotta pay or if you don't gotta pay. You know what I mean? Y'all want bikers off the streets, but don't want to give bikers nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't try this hard to get drug dealers and crackheads and stuff off the street. So don't try that hard to get, you know what I'm saying, bike life people off the street. So if y'all provide somewhere for us to go, we'll happily get out the way. You know what I'm saying? But, because to be honest, I don't really like riding in packs and in traffic like that anymore. Like, I really like riding by myself or in a small group, to be honest with you. Like, packs are fun, but I'm starting to feel like it's too much. So if y'all can provide somewhere for us to go, by all means, you feel me? So that's where I would like to see bike life go, and the new people that's coming into bike life, because a lot of the OGs of bike life are getting older, and a lot of younger people are coming in. So I hope they just pick up where we left off and just run with it and make the best of it, for real. Number 4, what is the most dangerous thing in bike life? So by fucking far, like, no disrespect to nobody, but the most dangerous thing in bike life, or I should say the most dangerous person in bike life, and it's not their fault. Y'all might think it's the worms or whatever. No. The most dangerous thing in bike life, or the most dangerous people in bike life, are y'all fucking cameramen. Don't get me wrong, bike life would be nothing without y'all. But the cameramen, y'all are dangerous, because, and it's not because y'all just there. Everybody wants to get a picture. Everybody wants to get a video. Everybody wants to be involved and seen in these posts and everything. And doing that, people cause accidents. You know what I mean? And again, has nothing to do with the cameraman himself, because he's not doing nothing wrong. It's just the power that he possesses. That camera. You know what I'm saying? That camera, this camera, big camera, whatever camera. Everybody wants to have their video, their picture, their everything. And that leaves people doing shit that they can't do. Doing tricks that y'all have never done, and y'all just trying to do it for the camera. Doing combos and doing just unnecessary shit that y'all usually don't do. But now, because the camera's out, you're trying to go above and beyond. Like, bro, I never seen you jump to the seat and try to Superman until this camera came out. And now you try to do that. Now you almost killed yourself and other people, ran into a car, killed these people on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Took you and the cameraman out for something that you never did, still don't know how to do, and try to get a picture or a video for the cameraman. It's kind of like, bro, that shit is really dangerous. So, cameramen, keep doing what you're doing, but the people who trying to get y'all picture taken, realize it's not that deep, it's not that serious. You will get your turn when it's your turn. The camera will be on you when you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to know the camera on you unless they make it obvious, because most of the time, cameraman will just creep up on you. You know what I'm saying? Without you knowing, because you're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway. Stop worrying about the camera, worry about what you're supposed to be doing. And question number 5, guys. What tips, tricks, or cheat codes, or gems, or whatever, can you drop for us and the viewers that are watching this? So if somebody's trying to get better at wheeling, like, what gems can you drop for them, guys? A gem that, in my experience, that I can drop for you is, guys, literally find an empty parking lot, a strip, somewhere where there's not a lot of traffic, like car traffic, foot traffic, whatever, just a little empty spot, and literally practice for as much as you can. Like, that foot down, putting that foot, like, yo, people really don't understand this, but the basic shit be the fundamental shit be the shit that all these big, fancy, nice riding people are doing. They just make it look clean because they done practice the same fundamentals over and over. You know what I mean? Like, putting your foot down, that'll save you on so many situations. When you really, really got to drop back to control your bike, putting a foot down will really help. Shift locking, guys. Knowing when to shift lock and how to shift lock, that's another gem towards, like, that will connect you to your bike so much. Like, y'all don't even think, like, it gives you just so much more control regardless if you shift directly under the shifter. I see some people do it under the peg, but that'll literally help you out a lot as well. And I'm gonna say adjust your throttles. Like, either put some slack in your throttle or take some slack out your throttle. Personally, I like to where my throttle doesn't move, and if it does move, it, you know what I'm saying, it revs the bike. But some people be having like slack in it to where it can jiggle a little bit. Personally, I like no slack because I want it to respond very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I was on a 2-stroke and I'm trying to tune, I need that shit. I need it to be right there when I need it. I don't need no slack in it. So I would say adjust your throttle slack regardless if you want more or less, depending on what you're trying to do. It may help you guys. But that's everything that I got for y'all. Those are the tips, tricks, cheat codes, or gems that I have for y'all. That is all 5 questions. This is the very first episode of Rider of the Week segment that I'm going to start bringing to the channel, guys, and I hope you like it. Drop some comments down below. It really helps us more than you think. Like this video if you truly enjoyed it. Guys, this isn't a podcast or anything like that. This is just me trying to talk to y'all and give y'all something different that's not really going on in the culture as much. So, like I said, I'm going to be trying to bring on guest stars. Drop in the comments if there's anybody who you want to highlight as writer of the week, or you think deserves to be talked about and highlighted and watch your videos or anything like that. So drop those people down in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Like this video, subscribe if this is your first time watching, click the bell, guys, and I just appreciate y'all each and every time y'all watch this video. Like, y'all support me a lot, so I want to support y'all and give y'all different stuff to watch, guys. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Do what you guys do for me, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do for y'all. See y'all next Monday, or if I drop a video in between there, but see y'all next Monday when we're talking about a whole new guest, or it might be a guest star. Who knows? Tune in, post notifications. See y'all then.